In this workshop, I'll show you how to make t-shirt yarn out of old jersey clothing like t-shirts or leggings. Lay your fabric section out as shown. I'm using a small t-shirt arm so that you can see it clearly. The first stage is to cut off the bottom, the hemmed or cuffed edge, as I'm doing now. Towards you, you should have the seamed side of your t-shirt, and further away from you, the unseamed folded side. You're going to mark out some cuts in a minute, about a finger width apart, running up to almost an inch away from the folded section. So the folded section is going to stay uncut, and you're cutting from the seamed side like this. Keep cutting all the way up until your fabric looks like this. Hold your t-shirt section open with the non-cut section in front of you like this. To make your t-shirt yarn, you're going to cut diagonally from the bottom of one fringing to the top of the line on the opposite side as shown. If you find you're getting rings of t-shirt fabric and not a string, that's because you're cutting straight across. Remember, you need to cut in a diagonal from bottom to top. Continue all the way up until you have a long strip of yarn and finish cutting through to the top. Remember to go diagonally from the bottom of one fringing to the top of the one on the other side as shown. Continue all the way up into the fabric until you've got a long strip of fabric, and then you're ready to ball your yarn. If you're using a bigger piece of fabric like this t-shirt body, you can use the same process. Simply cut the top of the t-shirt off and trim the hem section off like before. Then fold your fabric so that you've still got a non-seamed section at the top, which is going to be the middle section of your fringing. Then mark out and cut the fringing as before. Be careful, if you've got more fabric, it can be a little bit trickier to cut, so take your time. There are lots of different ways to use this technique on your wave design. It could be simply placed on the wave to create different ripples and currents going through the water. You could use coloured strands to make plants or grasses around the sides of your wave. Or keep tuned to the next workshop where I'll show you a really simple way to knit with this yarn and create shapes and creatures for your wave. To ball your fabric yarn and keep it safe, pull the t-shirt yarn gently through your fingers, which will curl the yarn as it stretches. Then ball the yarn carefully and it's ready for your next project.